Hi guys, Brian with OregonOutside.net. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Ready Bag. The Ready Bag is something I devised about 3 to 4 years ago. I'm sure somebody else has thought about it too. But this carries all my essentials for a backpacking trip. I realize that I find it really hard to pack for a weekend trip on like a Thursday night or something like that. And by having all the essentials, all I need to do is just throw this into my backpack, throw my sleeping bag, my pad, and my tent, and maybe a few articles of clothing into my backpack, and it makes it so much easier to get out a lot faster. A lot of us have 9-to-5 jobs, and we want to make sure that we get out there and maximize our time in the backcountry. So let's dig into this. Okay, so I've taken everything out of the Ready Bag. As you can see here, I have Aquamira, fantastic water treatment, highly recommend it. I'll talk about that in a later post. We have some hand sanitizer, make sure you keep the mitts clean. We also have some Dr. Bronner's for keeping the body clean. Cyclobenzaprine, you never know when you need to knock yourself out because your muscles hurt. And we have some DEET. Make sure you put all your stuff in smaller bottles. It makes them a lot more manageable in the backcountry. So Neosporin, hydrocortisone for itching. We've got some Hydropel for chafing. We've got your biodegradable toilet paper, medical tape in case you need to make some gear repair or self-repair. We've got a solar blanket in case you need to spend an unannounced night out in the backcountry. Hygiene's super important, not only for those around you, but also for yourself, as to ward off infection. Say if you were to fall on a rock and you weren't clean, you are much more likely to get an infection if you aren't clean. Ibuprofen. We've got some repair kit for a thermarest, very useful. Leatherman Micra. This is probably the only tool I'll ever need and use in the backcountry. Scissors, tweezers, files, screwdriver, everything you'd ever want. Compass. This is the most useful tool I have in this kit right now. Don't ever leave home without a compass. Got to keep the chompers clean, so I brought some plastic toothpicks, very important. Always bring a pen and a Sharpie just in case you need to write a message to somebody on a piece of bark and leave it on the trail. Simple first aid kit, gauze, suture, not that I would ever be suturing in the backcountry. A little safety pin for popping blisters, some matches are also in there. I also have some Leuko tape.
It's for the blisters.
A tape that has a specific adhesive that works really well and it sticks super well to skin for long periods of time. So I've had Leuko tape stick on my skin for up to 3 days without having to, reapply, which is really fantastic. I learned about this from Andrew Skirka. Check him out, andrewskirka.com. Great guy. I learned a lot from him, and he has hiked seriously long trails. Lighter, ever important. That's pretty much it. And that's the Ready Bag. Stay tuned for a lot more information on Leuko tape and Aquamira and a lot of the other products that are contained in here. We'll be talking about those quite a bit over the next couple of months, getting ready for backpacking season. Once again, thanks for watching, and please keep reading OregonOutside.net. Ready Bag.